We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Oakland A's and the Texas Rangers. It's Rangers baseball, and it comes your way next. Mike Minor gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So stepping in, Ricky Henderson, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. In his career against Mike Minor, he's 3 for 15. The 0-1, a pitch out, the throw, and just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so it's a 1-out walk here in the top of the first.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Jason.
Now the A's designated hitter, Jason Giambi, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calhoun waits on it, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's. A's 0. Rangers coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Chris Bassett, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5. which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. It'll be fun to watch in this one.
Into the box, Willie Calhoun. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Up next for the Rangers, Elvis Andrus. And he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. Here it comes now to Andrus. And this is taken outside for ball one. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Andrus hits a little over the 270 mark. The 1-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Into the box now, Nate Walker, as the first pitch to him, a sinker in the dirt for ball one. The 1-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Has a look, now the pitch. 3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Hit sharply on the ground. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Pudge Rodriguez is at the plate as he looks at ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Swing and a hard liner to center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks. Code red.
First offering on its way. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Throw over to first, and he's back in standing. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try and induce the ground ball to get a double play.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that's a much needed first out there. To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Michael Young, and a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. He's set. Here it comes.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Sent on the ground out to second. Gets dirty and gloves it. It's in time. Tony Kemp is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Now playing second base, number 5, Tony Kemp.
So next to the plate for Texas, Danny Santana, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Danny Santana.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 3 runs already home here. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2. Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Nope. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Henderson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, 1 Oakland error, and a runner left on. 1 inning in the books here. Texas is out in front, 3-0. Second inning set to go. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. On the year, Jackson is a batting line residing in the 230s.
This is the classic case of the modern day ball player right there. You can have the batting average if your OPS is north of 800.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Reggie. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Chris Davis now,
as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
Frazier over to his right, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Matt Olson would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. Still down 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Ronald Guzman. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch on its way.
Nope, outside.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder. Adios, pelota. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Rangers have opened it up now 4-0.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Now in the box, Todd Frazier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Frazier.
And the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
One ball. Two strikes.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. It's a solo home run for Todd Frazier. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Rangers have made this a 5-0 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Just the 2nd inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And that misses 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2.
Two balls. Two strikes.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Still 2-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another one sent foul. Another 2-2 offering. Bouncer to the left side. Chapman brings it in, and the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Second baseman, Andrews.
Stepping up now, Elvis Andrews. He reached on a single in his first try. Here it comes now to Andrews.
Nope, that's away.
The 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Nate
Striding
Walker.
into the box, Nate Walker. First delivery to him on the way.
Whoop.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down and away, ball 1. Drilled right back up the middle. Taken in by Simeon. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We played 2 full. The Rangers on top here, 5-0. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Fouled off. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. One gone for the A's here in the 3rd. And striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Hit hard to short. Oh, look at the dive. He's up with it. The throw. It's there. He got him.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Next up for the A's, Sean Murphy. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now another 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. Cruz will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Pudge Rodriguez, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Strike 2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
1-2 to the Rangers catcher.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. One out, nobody on. That evens it up 1-1. Cruz just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
2-2.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. Michael Young is on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Michael.
Striding forward now is the DH, Michael Young. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Now that's popped up. Olsen is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 3 innings complete. It's the Rangers 5 and the A's nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ricky Henderson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And with that, we take a look at the A's leaders in that category, and sure enough, his name is right there at the top. First things first, here's a throw over. Runner back standing. At the plate, Marcus Semien, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. Set to deliver the 0-1.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Pops this one up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Henderson gets his lead at first, nobody out. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
High in the air, deep down the left field line. A ball that's carrying. And he makes the catch in the corner. And this throw gets away from him.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jason Giambi.
Striding in for Oakland, Jason Giambi. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him. In there with the stolen base. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. And a good eye there by Giambi. It's 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
The 2-0 to Giambi. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
From the belt, the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The relay to second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Standing in now, Reggie Jackson, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that's too high, ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Here it comes, 2-0. Swing, and he pops him up. But this will land untouched. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Chris Davis is on deck. To third. Frazier's up with it. Throw is in time to get Reggie, and that's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Striding in once again, Chris Davis. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and it's a 5-3 game now.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. 3 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Andrus. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Rangers 5 and the A's 3. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Now the pitch.
Owen. 1 ball, 3 strikes.
That's popped up. Chapman onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those "here we go again" thoughts out of his head.
Here's Todd Frazier now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Frazier, or the Todd Father as he's affectionately called. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. From the belt, the pitch.
No ball. 1 strike.
Here it comes on 0-2.
Oh.
This one's down to 3rd. Throw on to 2nd for the force, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And, Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He's around first, heading for 2. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
So now to the plate, Tony Kemp, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. He's ready now. The pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. A runner at second, nobody out. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
Into the box, Sean Murphy, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Ricky Henderson is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Two 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Marcus Semien is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. A's strand a couple. They're still down 5-3. Daniel Mengden will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 33, Daniel Mengden.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Elvis Andrus. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh. 1-0.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Henderson is under this one, and he puts it away for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Into the box now, Nate Walker. First pitch of the at-bat. Mengden, a 6'1" right-hander. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
1 strike.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, in still just the first month of the season, but he leads the AL in that department at this juncture. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and set to stand in perhaps the premier backstop of the last 20 years, the veteran Pudge Rodriguez. As a look, now the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
1 out and a runner on second base. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. From the stretch. Skied into straightaway right. Jackson is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Now to the plate, Nelson Cruz. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
2 outs here with a runner at third. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Here now the 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Michael Young. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that's going to fall. A base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 7-3 ball game.
Up next to the Rangers, the center fielder, Danny Santana.
To the plate now, Danny Santana, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back, the right fielder. See you later. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, he missed the fastball earlier, so the pitcher thought he can't catch up to my heater. Well, he not only caught up to it, he chased it down and tattooed it out of here.
J.B. Wendelken gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
J.B. Wendelken. Now back, first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
Into the box now, Ronald Guzman. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they score 4 times on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Rangers 9 and the A's 3. Rafael Montero takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the DH, Jason Giambi.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Now the pitch. And he misses 2-1. Montero, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Now the 2-1 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 9, Reggie Jackson.
So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. First delivery to him on the way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the pitch. One out, nobody on. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Lifted in the air to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the A's get one back thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Rangers 9 and the Athletics 4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Todd Frazier. He's set and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The 1-1 home.
That's ball 2.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
At the plate now, Willie Calhoun. Ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Two and 0 the count to the Rangers left fielder. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three balls and a strike to Willie Calhoun. Fouled off. The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard towards the hole. Scooped up. And that's the 2nd out.
Up next to the Rangers, the 2nd baseman, Elvis.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
No strike.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Inside, he misses ball 4.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Into the box now, Nate Walker, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, kicks and deals. Two out with the man at first. Slurve, and he jumps ahead here 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Rangers leave 1. They're on top, however, 9-4. Ready for another chance? Matt Olson. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
At the plate, Tony Kemp. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. One out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
The 2-1. On, he pops it up. Frazier into shallow left. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next for Oakland, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Digging in once again, Sean Murphy. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way.
Two outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
2 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. Calhoun makes the play for out number 3. A's are gone in order. They trail it here 9-4.
Seventh inning stretch. Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit.
Yusmeiro Petit.
Bottom of the inning now, and that means Pudge Rodriguez will dig in to bat at the plate.
Rodriguez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's dead center for strike one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he comes back with one that misses here, and it's 1-1 to the Ranger backstop. Here's the pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Striding in, Nelson Cruz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
A runner at first with no outs here. High in the air out to center field. Davis is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Michael Young.
Ready now, Michael Young. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner at first here, 1 man out. (2-0) now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Runners on first with 1 down. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Danny Santana. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. There's one. Not in time.
Now batter, first baseman, Ronald.
Now at the plate, Ronald Guzman. And they're runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. With runners in scoring position this season, Guzman is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Cody Allen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 31, Cody Allen.
Ready to begin the 8th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ricky Henderson.
Number 24, Ricky Henderson.
Now here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle, reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So digging in now, Marcus Semien. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Santana is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jason Giambi.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jason Giambi. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And a good eye there by Giambi. It's 2-0. Allen is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
At the plate, Reggie Jackson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. Strike taken up in the zone.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and he can't believe it. I don't blame him, but the inning is over. The A's strand 1. They trail it here 9-4. Dennis Eckersley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43, Dennis Eckersley.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Todd Frazier.
The third baseman, Todd.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there, miss middle.
Willie Calhoun is at the plate as he watches ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. Eckersley, a former Red Sox, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. The 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Elvis Andrus. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runner goes for second. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. He's set, now the pitch. He's on the move again from first. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's right there. To second for 1. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Jesse Chavez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Jesse Chavez.
Chris Davis next to bat. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Center fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Pitch popped up. Andrus calls for it. 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Stepping in, Matt Chapman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way.
Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. Cruz is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Digging in, Matt Olson, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Rangers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mike Minor gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Chris Bassett was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ballgame tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 9 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Athletics, 4 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.